Hello, friends. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. And guess what, y'all? Tomorrow is okay, sorry. A little excited there. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. I have a friend joining me today, and I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna add her.
Happy birthday, Deveter.
Thank you, darling Pam. Oh my goodness. That was like so you guys, Pam messaged me like literally 30 seconds ago saying, "Where's the link? I'm gonna go live with you."
I just got in the door 2 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I heard you were off today.
I am off today. But I'm here with you. So it's also, my kids are also off school today because the schools are very smart and gave them a PD day the day after Halloween.
That's nice. Our schools are closed today too, but it's for I can never pronounce it right. I can't pronounce it. It's a Hindu, I believe, holiday, and it's a celebration of lights, I believe is what it's called. So if anybody here is celebrating, happy holiday to you. I hope that you have an amazing time. I know the schools are closed today, but I think the holiday is actually tomorrow. So yeah, good things.
Okay. Well,
but today is All Saints Day, right? I think so. Yeah, today is November 1st, All Saints Day.
I feel so unprepared. I literally skidded into my seat because my mom. Hi, Mom, if you're watching.
Hi, Mom.
I'll take, the little one today since you're working and we'll have a sleepover. So I had to drive. She's half an hour away. So I had to drive, drop her off, and then come back. And then, so yeah, I don't even know if the car's in park. It might just be sliding down the road.
I'm sure it's in park. I'm sure you were successful in doing that shift. I didn't even say hello to our friends. So let me just really quickly go in and say hello to Cheryl, who is here first. Seagroves Michelle, Monica, Megan, Haley. Haley isn't feeling well. Oh no. I'm sorry, honey. Wait, look at this message. In her sick haze. Oh my goodness.
Careful.
Oh my God. JD. So I was live last week with my birthday twin, Lorene, and we had so much fun. We just was chatting, just having a good old regular old conversation. She was spilling beans though, Pam. She was doing the bean spilling. And I said, I guess you are right because you're the CEO, so you could spill wherever you like, ma'am.
She can do whatever she wants.
Whatever she wants.
Yeah.
But while we were live, JD answered my birthday question correctly. And I do not have your information, JD. So I see that you are joining us from YouTube and from Cleveland, but you're joining us from YouTube. So if you could email me, Deveter@furlscrochet.com. I promised you I was going to send you something from my stash. So JD, email me so that I can get your information and I can send you a Mrs. Deveter present. Okay. Sorry. I had to get that out before I forgot.
That's awesome.
Every now and again, I like to do a little mail run and send some happy mail to people, right?
So much fun. You know we love giving stuff away. So yeah.
We are the queens of the giveaway. And I did, last week, asked Lorene, why is it such a big deal? And she said, we really love our customers and we want them to feel the love. So, she expressed that the giveaways are a way for us to show how much we love and appreciate your business and your commitment and love and, all that good stuff for Furl. So that's why we give away good stuff. Speaking of which, since we're on giveaways, I'm just going to do it all and then we can talk. I'm just going to get it all out. So I'm looking over here because I have my other screen up so I could say who the winner is for this week is, drum roll, please, Megan. Oh, congratulations. You won 3 Streamline
Scorpio.
Look,
Yeah.
congratulations to you, Megan. So when you see that email from Heather, please, please, please make sure you respond. I know, right?
Scorpio.
I put mine in my box.
I was so excited to finally release bronze because look at how great that looks with red, onyx, Scorpio, and bronze all together. Ooh, look at you.
Is that not so awesome? This hook is so stinking cool. Look at these. Look at these hooks. Yeah. Look at these. Just look at them. Like, Pam, you did your big thing with these colors. Like,
I try.
I mean, and it's so fall. Like it really, you know what I mean? Like it's the perfect time. Look at that.
Oh, they're just so pretty.
I really, really love these bronze. Now, our good friend Michelle.
Yes.
Pam.
Yes.
Of course, was like, I ordered my bronze. I was like, okay. She said, I wish they were in smaller sizes. So I wanted to make sure we address that because I know people do have questions about the sizes.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's there's lots of different things, considerations that go into everything. So sometimes the smaller sizes are we're trying to bring them in more colors of streamlined metal. Mm-hmm. Just a reminder that a lot of this stuff was ordered before we had approved the smallest sizes for use. So I think bronze is the last one that you're going to see that. And also we just did a limited, there are only 5 sizes. So sometimes, yeah, it's just going to vary. So we are going to start, let me think. That didn't answer your question.
No.
I think it's because it varies. The answer is going to be different for every single color. But now that we have the sizes approved, you're going to start seeing them trickle in, which is why for Onyx and Blush, we just released the 3.75 because those colors were released. Okay. Sizes, sorry. And then 3.5 will be coming next for those. As the new colors come in, you will start to see, or you should start to see the full size run. Does that answer?
Yes, I think it does. So ultimately, we will have smaller size bronze.
Well, bronze was limited edition. So yeah. So I mean, it looks like you guys liked it though. So that might be something we may want to consider bringing back again. We haven't done
I don't think that any of the metals should ever be limited edition because everybody loves them. So I'm just saying.
So here's the other thing is if we carried every color all the time, there would be a cap where we wouldn't have any more room or budget for other colors. So you're going to see, some colors come and go a little bit over the next year.
Okay.
We've already got 2025 planned. The comments that I see though, let me tell you, my friends, everyone's going to be happy at some point, most likely. Deveter, you already know what's going on. So just, be patient. Which I know we say all the time. Like if it were up to me, we would just have all of them all the time because I think that's fun and I like making people happy. But yeah, just brace yourselves and know that, things are gonna start picking up, especially in 2025. Now that we've been working out some of like the bugs in it's a brand new product for us, right? Like I know we released it. Actually, we released this hook, like the streamlined metal 2.0 essentially, right? Now the machine made version on Cyber Monday last year.
Wow, it's been a year.
Almost been a year. So this is how long it kind of takes to start, approving them and then ordering them, having it made and then shipped, and then we go, okay, well, that's going good. We really like this. Let's try a color. The color comes in and we're like, okay, well, people seem to, let's try another color. You know what I mean? Like it's slow and methodical to make sure that we catch any mistakes that are happening or any potential problems. And then,
That makes sense.
yeah. And then as things are going and we're starting to work out those things and figure out the limitations, then we get to start having a little bit more fun.
Ooh.
And we get to start with more colors, and we get to do
it's the colors for me. I'm so excited. Like, if I'm using, obviously, this is my new go-to hook. Like the streamline, the streamline metals are my go-to hooks now. Like, it's the first thing that I grab. It's right in my eye line at all times. And the colors, though, like, they're phenomenal. You guys did such an awesome job with the color selection. I love that you came out with black or onyx so quickly. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, we're just going to hit them with it. We're not just going to make them wait. We're going to hit them with it. And then y'all came with this red. I can't wait to see what's next.
So all of the colors that you are seeing this year were planned last year. So just,
it takes a year.
Yeah, and I really appreciate the fact that only we're privy to the information. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're in it.
Yeah.
So it feels like it goes quickly, ish, kinda. Do you know what I mean? Because like we're like, I'm already working on 2025, and then once that's done, then it goes. And it's not just the metal hooks I'm working on, right? We're working on, we have resin, and we have, wood, and then we have leather, and we have, like, there's always just so much happening that it isn't, time flows differently, I think, when you're the one, like, pulling all the levers.
That makes sense.
Levers. Yeah, but I don't, so okay, I'll be honest, I didn't get to watch the live last week. I don't know what things were spilled. So
she's telling us all kinds of stuff, honey. Yeah, she said, I know I'm going to probably get in trouble by Pam and Crystal, and I was like, you're the CEO. You can say whatever you want to say. And she did. And she did. She told us about stuff.
Okay. Did
right,
she tell
y'all?
you?
Put it in the comment section. Did she not spill the beans last week? She was spilling.
This is blush next to bronze. Someone was asking about holding the two up together.
Okay.
So there's the colors on the screen, so hard to capture because depending on your lighting, depending on what they're next to, because they're reflective. So they show, like, you can, and my dog wants to get out of my office. He's trapped. 1 second, please.
Okay, let him.
I'm so sorry, bud. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Oh, thank you, IB Serenity, correcting me, Diwali. That's the holiday. So yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, she's back. Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. So like, even if you put the red, like, you can see how, well, of course now it's probably showing the sky outside, but colors reflect off the surfaces, especially you can kind of see there if I tilt it, the pink is showing red a little bit. We just know that they're metallic, they're reflective. So the colors will always, like, is it really light? Is it dark? Is it on a black surface, a white surface? It's gonna show differently, but they are different colors, and they're like, good luck picking one. Good luck.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I'm telling you, I have my jar just sitting here, like, which one shall we use? And they're smooth. I love them.
Did Lorraine tell you all we're getting another new color this year?
She did. She didn't tell us what color, but she did say there was another color coming.
There's another color coming. So I'm actually leaving for Austin again next week. Yeah. So that we just decided and booked the tickets a couple days, like, earlier this week. Okay. So it's like, this is happening really fast because we have a shipment coming in, and I wanted to, we wanted to make sure we were there for it to help the warehouse receive it, because it's huge. And Black Friday's coming up.
I was getting ready to ask. So she didn't spill anything about Black Friday. Is there?
Because I hadn't told her what we're doing yet.
Oh, so you can spill.
It's going to be similar to last year. So we're going to have discounts by category. There shouldn't be any. There goes my dog. He's got opinions on the sale.
Mhm.
So there shouldn't be any coupon codes you need to worry about. It's just going to, the prices are going to be as marked, which is, I think, really helpful. I don't want to
Yes.
have to remember coupon codes or
No.
making sure they're working, all of that.
Mm.
We're starting a little bit early this year. So typically we start a week before Black Friday. This year it's going to be a little bit earlier. So it seems like every business is kind of doing that though, right? Like
Yeah.
Black Friday is becoming
A week, a month, like
yeah.
Black Friday is
I got my
extended.
first Black Friday email from a company already.
Really?
In October.
Yeah, they're like, all right, Halloween's done, Christmas here. Like,
yeah. So so anyway, I mean, so there'll be that. There'll be a couple new products coming in. Hopefully they do show up next week when we're there, because that's the whole point of why we're going.
Right.
I'm really excited. So I hope you all too. Your hooks are hard on my wallet. I'm so sorry, Shirley. My job is to make sure that there is something for everyone. But hopefully, of course, it's always best if you like most of them. You know what I mean? Like, I know I can't please everyone, but it always makes me happy to know that there's people who love all of them. So
absolutely.
yeah.
And I did want to give a shout out to the team who's like doing the shipping and sending these things out. Like they are moving super fast. Like seriously. Bronze was released and I'm starting to see pictures already. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how is that even possible? Like they're fast. When Scorpio was released.
Yeah.
Like, 3 days later, I was starting to see pictures already. I was like, wow. Yeah.
The team is on fire. They're amazing. And this week they actually rearranged part of the warehouse to improve efficiency so that we can get all of your orders out even faster. So
even faster.
Yeah, that was I think the changes were finished yesterday.
Okay.
Morning. So yesterday morning, I'm trying to remember, was it yesterday? Now I'm getting confused in my days. Regardless, we wanted to make sure it was ready for, before the busiest part of our season happens. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited. We've got a great team.
I mean, they're kicking butts and taking names, and I love to see it. I'm really excited again for Black Friday and to see all the amazing things that are going to come out of that and new stuff. Like, oh my goodness gracious, sakes alive, Furls. Y'all are something else. We love to see it. We love to see it.
What's really great, Deveter, is that it felt like for so long we kept having to say, just wait, I promise, just wait till you see what we have in store. The
wait is over.
The wait, at least for Streamline Metal, you know what I mean? Like having those products, like I just remember, when is there going to be a restock? When are we going to get Streamline Metal back? And it was, for a long time, that's what it was. And so to finally be able to have this, like a machine-made product that we can keep in stock, it's a good feeling. And so it's nice to be able to finally show what we've been working on behind the scenes, for sure.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Well, yeah, we're getting there for sure. So
yeah, and it's always something new. Like, everybody is so creative. But for the orders, the first 500 orders this week, they're getting treats. So last time you were on, you were hinting at what it was. Now you can tell everybody, I guess.
It is the cutest little temporary tattoo, isn't it?
Adorable.
So yeah, so there were I believe 480 some orders, I can't remember the exact number, get a tattoo that was designed by Heather, which is a raven holding a Furl's hook in its mouth, because ravens like to collect shiny objects.
Yes.
The tattoos were made by a company called Ink Bond, and they are Oh, and of course, I have someone calling.
Is it his mom?
And so, I'm just going to double check that. Okay. The snow removal people are doing their test runs today before the snow actually comes. And so it's today. And I just realized I parked in the driveway. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't them saying, hey, lady, can't do a dry run. Yeah, can't do a dry run if you're in there. But Ink Bond is a temporary tattoo place in based out of California, and I had the pleasure of meeting one of their team members when I was in that conference in Victoria in September.
Yes.
So they actually provided the tattoos for our event this year.
How cool!
Isn't it cool? So
very cool.
400-ish
Somebody really wants you.
I know it's.
You want to go ahead and take that?
No, I think that was just my phone telling me that a voicemail was left, is all it is.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody. But then there's also going to be, I believe, 31 random orders that were placed yesterday. Will also get other treats, which is, I don't know if you saw, there was an image in the email.
Yes.
And I think on social media of a whole bunch of wrapped hooks and other things in this really cute ghost tissue paper. And so those are products valued anywhere from, I think, $12 to $189 retail.
What?
That are going to be randomly put in some of those packages. So if you ordered something yesterday and you get a package and you see some ghost tissue paper in there, that is a treat from Furls.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Girls, we love you guys.
Yeah.
We love you guys. That's so cool.
I think so too. So that was yesterday. What a fun day.
What a fun day.
And then tomorrow. We have your birthday and Lorraine's birthday. And I know you had mentioned before that there was going to be a very special party.
Yes, I am throwing myself a 50th birthday party, and I'm so excited. I'm letting y'all not going to be there, unfortunately. I might go live on my Instagram page so that you can join the celebration for a little while. But I'm doing a 20 questions. How well do you know Mrs. Deveter, of course? And the first person who gets as close to all of them as possible, somebody gets 19, then they get a prize. And their prize, is a Mrs. Deveter doll. Wait, look at her shoes. Look at her little dress.
I love it.
Wait.
Look at the hair, Deveter.
She has bangles. Gosh. And I was finishing a little purse for her. So she has a little purse.
I can't.
Is she adorable?
How
this is real hair. So there's this, it's called crochet hair. So you can put this, like it's a loop. You get a loop, it's a loop here, and you loop it through. And so I just put it on the doll, so this is my giveaway for the person who, and Michelle's probably watching. She's going to be at my party, obviously. And she was like, a prize. I'm like, yeah, a prize. So this is the grand prize with her little bag. And I'm just so excited. I'm looking forward to it.
That is so much fun. Oh my gosh, that is so much fun.
I hope people come. Michelle was like, what are you even talking about? Of course people are going to come.
Yeah, of course people are going to come. Of course.
I hope so. I need to be at a party myself.
Wish I could be there. Oh my God.
I wish you could too.
Now I'm like, can I just leave early for my trip? I mean, it'd be like 5 days early, but
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, that just sounds like a blast. I can't wait to hear all about it. I can't wait to hear.
Me too. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be so much fun. So people are asking questions about the hair. Not difficult at all. I can show you guys a tutorial. I'll post a video or something like that. But it's so easy to do, and it's so smart. And if I were to do locks, Coletta, my good friend Coletta, Coletta, she has
I
the
do.
snuggle buddy
A touch of
on
blue
the front.
designs.
Yes, Touch of Blue. She actually has an amazing crochet dreadlock series that she did. I didn't have all the yarn that I would need in order to do that. And I remember that I picked this hair up at the beauty supply store and was like,
Right.
I'll just get it. It was like in the discount section. I was like, I'll just get it. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it one day. And I was able to actually use it for this. So it's really easy. It's just going into the stitch and pulling the loops through. It's so simple.
It sounds like it's kind of like adding fringe almost,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
Wow.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. The only thing is with this hair, it has like a little loop on it already, and you use a latch hook.
Okay.
You know what a latch hook is? So you put the hair, you put the hook into the stitch.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna do a single crochet. You put it into the stitch, you loop the hair onto the latch, close it, pull it through, get a top of the hair, pull it through, and then that's it. It's so easy.
That's so cool.
It's so easy. So easy.
You said Coletta has tutorials. Are they on her website,
Yes.
on YouTube?
So they're on Facebook, actually. I will see if I can find the link and I'll share it. But it's called Touch of Blue, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find it. But
Blue, I believe, is BLU.
Yeah, BLU. And it's her dreadlock series. And she goes through the whole lesson of how you hear it. Yep, I found it. It's called A Touch of Blue Designs Hair Series, Yarn Dreadlocks. So I guess I could share it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to send it to you all so that
I'm here as a guest today, so I can't do comments. I can't.
Oh, sorry. What are people saying?
Oh, Michelle said that I should go to your party.
I know, right? She should, right, Michelle?
We would get in trouble. We would have so much fun.
Like so much fun. My husband would be like, okay, y'all all just have to leave. Like
oh, that'd be awesome. Awesome. Lots of people wishing you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I cannot believe I'm gonna be 50. I was talking to a young lady yesterday at my 9-to-5 job, and she was like, oh, I had a crown on yesterday. That was my costume. I was the birthday girl. That was my costume yesterday.
That's enough.
That's enough. She was like, oh my God, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I can't wait. I'll be 50 on Saturday. And she was like, 50 where? I was like, oh, you're so kind. Thank you, darling. She was like, how do you do it? Like, I said, trying to minimize the stress in my life. We are selling crochet hooks, right? We're doing something to make people enjoy their lives, to help them crochet for as long as they like, so forth and so on. We're not curing cancer. We're not teachers. We're not police officers. Like, those are stressful jobs. You have people's lives literally in your hand. So I said, if I'm doing things like social media and I'm doing, internet advertising and all of that, I'm impacting a life, but not in the manner where it's life or death. So that's why I'm like, I try to minimize the stress in my life. I try not to get too overwhelmed by all the things that are in front of me. And that's, it's just keeping your mindset in a place where you enjoy life more than you stress about it.
Very good advice.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Very good advice.
That really is the secret. Less stress. Stress kills. Like, literally, when you feel like you're too overwhelmed, that you can't breathe, that you don't know what to do, you need to step away from whatever it is. Sometimes even the kids, sometimes you have to step away from the kids, go into the bathroom, lock the door, and just sit there and breathe for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, most of us mothers might go into the bathroom and be like, all right, well, let me clean it while I'm in here. But you have to find whatever that piece is for you to relieve your stress. Otherwise, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping your loved ones, and taking care of your mental health is so important. So if crocheting is the thing that relieves your stress, make sure you're using the best tools possible. Make sure you're using beautiful yarn that matches your hook. Like, those little things help to relieve stress, right?
It is. Chatting with your friends.
Chatting with your friends.
Absolutely.
It's a stress reliever. Oh, this is so good. So good, Heather. Cannot fill the cups of others if yours is empty. How do you de-stress, Pam? Oh, you working on that? That's what you're trying to tell me.
This is do what I do as I say, not as I do. I have started to recognize that I enjoy working one day on the weekend, like a Sunday, so that I can have a day off alone during the week. Because good. I found that I don't always get to do it, but I found that if I can at least do it once or twice a month, maybe, it's quiet, especially when you have like younger kids and the moment and work from home. So I don't have even a commute, like nothing that where I can just be alone. And so that it is my only alone time, because I don't feel like I'm alone when I'm at work. You know what I mean?
You're not.
Answering to someone essentially. And so that way I can maybe read. I haven't done that yet, but I can go for a walk. I could, just, it gives me a couple of hours while the kids are in school. And I like traveling for work. So I think we've talked about this before. So when my alone time at the airport, which sounds like it should be stressful, I feel like I'm forced to just be in the moment. And so now I look forward to like purposefully like making playlists that I can listen to when I'm waiting in the security lines. Like in my headphones, right? Or I have books that I download or that I buy, or and I usually travel with people I love spending time with, like you, Deveter, or Lorene, Crystal. And so this way when we do go, so I'm traveling with Crystal this time, we're going to meet up in Austin. And
Crystal Boo.
Yes. And so this way we always know that we always have one girls' night when we travel together where we just try something new. Or we'll do like escape room. That's been a very big, we've been obsessed with those lately. And we'll, someone always brings face masks and we just relax, and we don't have to cook, and we don't have to clean, and we don't have to do anything. And sometimes there's been a time where we've just both like, I remember the last time Crystal and I traveled together, which was in June for Earl's birthday. We were in Austin and we both ended up in my hotel room on opposite beds, because we both had queen beds in each room. There were 4 beds for 2 of us. And the next thing you know, we were both scrolling on our phones silently beside each other. And it was just, there was something actually really quiet about that.
Yep.
And we both like, how nice.
Look what Haley said. Like, I'm always alone. I want a little more time with people. And what you just said was key. Like, we don't have to be doing anything. Just knowing that somebody else is there sometimes is more than enough. So Haley, go to the library. There are always people there who are looking to connect. I know that there are a lot of libraries that do have crocheting and knitting and some type of fiber art happening at the library. So maybe seek out, places like that so that you can be with people. Another thing, nursing homes or retirement homes. You would be surprised how many people don't receive visitors. So if you have some extra spare time and you're like, I really want to go somewhere, do something, that's something to consider too. You might have to call and find out the logistics, but I think that's a really great one, especially now the holiday season in the US is starting to come up and people start to get lethargic and feel lonely and that kind of thing. Spend your time with people who are looking for companionship.
You know, so myself, Crystal, and Diane, who also works at Furls, every once in a while, because we noticed we were reading a lot of the same books together at the same time. And so we started meeting up Friday nights virtually.
Nice.
Kids go to bed, you know, husband's doing something else, and we just get our cup of coffee or tea or water or whatever we're drinking, and we just we call it our book club. We really barely talk about books. We just hang out. We just talk.
Yeah.
And so you don't even have to leave necessarily, right? You can just find something.
Yep.
And there's a lot of virtual groups and clubs now that you can just hang out with. So
yep. So many, especially in the fiber arts community, there are so many different groups. You just have to find the one that is a good fit for you to be a part of. My sister-in-law has a really great friend, Maureen. I don't know if Maureen is watching today, but they have a knitting club and they go either to the library or they just do a Zoom. Like during the pandemic, they were doing Zoom and they were together and learning how to crochet and knit together. And it was just really cool to see people come together like that, to share their passion and to not feel alone. So I highly encourage people to do that, to find ways to interact with other people. You don't have to be alone.
No, and you don't have to leave either, because especially if further, you know, if you live in, especially for me, I don't like to drive in the winter, especially evenings, right? Like it gets dark so early, and it seemed to be a bit of an excuse sometimes too, because I'm just too tired and I don't feel like driving. And so this was a great way for us to be like, you don't have to. You can just be in your pajamas, right? Because we're all friends, and we just laugh and talk and get to know each other a bit better. So
yeah, it's important too. It's important for community. What you see, what you want me to post.
Then Kelly says we need a Hooks and Books book club.
I mean, I feel like that should be a thing.
Right. Watching live streams are my way of connecting with others. That's absolutely. Because sometimes it's hard to just I'm not saying this about anyone, because I you know, but I do know there are people who are introverted, and so just having to show up sometimes can be a little intimidating. And yeah, how great is it that, you know, it's just, you're still connecting, we're still having conversations, because there's a lot of Facebook groups too, right, where you can just share in the comments. And I think, whatever feels right.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was just getting ready to get a little, but this community, this Friday morning, you know, this is something that I honestly do look forward to every week, just to come and chat. And, you know, sometimes I'm just babbling and just talking and y'all are commenting, you know, but I look forward to this time with my friends. Like, I genuinely appreciate this time. And I'm grateful to Furls for allowing me this space to be able to commune and chat and all the things with the people. I love y'all.
I love it too. Monique has another good comment that Crochet Foundry has a sit and stitch every Wednesday.
Yes.
So that's another great one too.
Yes.
Tandy at Expression Fiber Arts has a book club stitch along going.
Yeah, I just put that up. I don't know where it went. It's gone. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, see?
There's a lot.
Yes. In the comments, please, everybody, like, if there's something that you think someone would enjoy to be a part of, please go ahead and write it. That is so, Megan, I was so disappointed when I missed the Friday lives with you, Mrs. Deveter. Me too. So do I.
Megan, don't make me cry. Like, I mean, Pam, you remember when it was just a discussion, right? Remember that when we were like, we think we want to do lives, and I was like, me? Yeah, right. You know what I mean? And from that, I feel like it's just grown, and we have such a loving, caring community of people here. And I feel like this hour, or however many, however long we're on, is a time for people to just decompress. That's what I see it as. I use it as a time. I used to speak to a therapist when my mom passed away. I did grief counseling because I really was just struggling. Like, I didn't want to talk to my husband. He was struggling himself, going through the loss of my mom. And so having a counselor, I used to call it my selfish hour. So this time with you all has become my selfish hour. It's my time where I can talk to my crochet peeps about crochet, and then these lives always like take their own little turn, right? And we start to encourage one another. And I love that we're able to do this. So again, just glad to be here. I'm glad that you all are here. I hope you find value, whatever, in this conversation. Yeah, Lorene and I were talking about the different pronunciations of words last week.
So I see some comments about audiobooks as well, and it's so funny. But I will say that what was that selfish hour is definitely think about it as your self-care hour, though, right?
Yes.
Like yes. Because I agree. I've seen a couple comments asking about Victoria. So Victoria, if you're watching, hello, Victoria. She was doing she went back to school, and she was doing some of her own self, like figuring out just life and what that looks like. And so yeah, I'm gonna let her know everyone's been saying hi and wondering where she is.
Please.
Maybe we can have her back on too, because I miss Victoria as well. So
yes,
absolutely.
Aww. Much love to you, Victoria.
Absolutely.
We miss you.
Absolutely. That's actually a good reminder. I haven't chatted with her in a bit, so I'm gonna reach out for sure. But yeah, she's just, I'm trying to think the last time, because Lorene and I were just talking about her a couple weeks ago, and I'm trying to remember what the conversation. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna let her know. Yeah, Victoria, we miss you.
I love this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying about this community? You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's genuine. Like, I don't feel like people waste their time commenting if they don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are some people, some wackadoos out there who do that. But I feel like this community, we really care about each other.
I agree. Well, I will, I'm going to reach out, and maybe we'll see if she can join us soon.
Yes.
And we can do like a life update.
That would be fun.
Life update. She always is working on the best projects.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll reach out and see if she has time to join us.
Oh, look at Haley's comment. I love this. I love watching these lives and eventually seeing our ideas come to life, like the temporary tattoo did. Isn't that cool? Like, there are so many that I've seen, that were just ideas and things that we spitball in here. Yeah. And then Pam goes back and does her Pam magic. And then it's a tangible thing. I'm like, oh my gosh.
There are so many times too, and Deveter, this, where we'll see something in the comments and I'm just like, you guys are going to be happy very soon. Very soon.
Isn't that awesome though?
It is so like, it's so reassuring to know that there are things that we're working on that like people are wanting and asking for. And so to know that we're close to being able to Megan, you and me both.
Oh wait, here's another one.
I think so too.
So last week, I can't remember who it was that said this. They're getting a raccoon with a Furls hook tattoo. Yep. I can't remember who said it. If you're here, raise your hand. But they're getting a raccoon holding a furl's hook tattoo. I said, oh my goodness. So cool.
Before you all get too excited though, I will say that the next streamline coming out, the metal streamline, is not purple or teal because I've seen a few comments today. So I just want to temper your expectations, but I promise it's good.
You won't be disappointed.
I hope you're not disappointed.
They won't be.
I'm not. Not that it's for me.
Be. They're gonna ooh and ah like everything else. I love it. Aww.
Yeah. Well.
Yes. It is.
It's about that time.
It is. It is. It's been so much fun hanging out with you the day before my birthday. It's every morning I woke up this week. I told my oldest son, I said, today is my last whatever day it was in my 40s. And so
my last Wednesday, my last Thursday,
every day. He was like, okay, Mom, we get it. I was like, no, but it's really my last, okay. So today is my last Friday in my 40s.
And your last live.
And my last live in my 40s. Oh my gosh.
Well, if this is what your 40s were like, I cannot wait to see what you do in your 50s.
The 50s are going to be awesome. Yeah. And you all are going to be right there with me on my journey. Yes. Yay. Well, thank you, Pam, for hanging out with me. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today. Make sure you're going to get your bronze hook. You don't want to miss out on it. It's limited edition. Mm-hmm. Limited edition. So make sure you go ahead on and get your bronze hook to add to your collection of beauties. They're just so stinking pretty.
Grab your Scorpios. Grab your Libras.
Get the hooks, y'all. Get the hooks.
Get the hooks.
Get the hooks. That's it. Have a great weekend, everybody. And if you're following me on Instagram, I'll most likely go live at some point tomorrow so that y'all can celebrate with me.
All right. What's your Instagram handle?
Oh, Mrs. Deveter. At Miss Deveter on Instagram. All right. Yay. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye. Let me find the button. Here it is.